A warm greeting to one and all. Dear friends, myself Dr. S. B. Kishore welcome you all in the series of our MSSS tutorial. So today we are going to discuss about the queries relationship, how to form the relationship among the tables using a query. So in the last session we have discussed about what is wizard, summarizing the data by using a query, step to create the query using the wizard, how to find a duplicate record, how to retrieve the top n records, and how to select the n records randomly from the table. So in the today's sessions we are going to discuss about what is the relationship, how to form the queries on a 2 table, and finally how to make a query on a 3 tables. So what is the relationship? In relationship one must have at least 2 tables. So this is one of the most important criteria. Unless and until you don't have a more than 1 table, you can't make a relationship among them. So not only this, but you must also have a certain relationship among these 2 tables. Master and parent table. This table determine whether the insertion or updating of a data can be done in the child table or not. So it means whenever you are making certain insertion on a child table, first of all it will search whether that particular key value is there in the master table or not. If it is not, you will get a warning. Now what is transaction table? This table is basically depend on what value present in the master table, and hence it is also known as what a reference key of the parent table, which is referred by our foreign key, Now we will discuss what are the rules for making the relationship. So one can generate the query based on 2 or more tables having a relationship among them. As we have already discussed, to form a relationship, the master table must have a primary key and the table must have a certain common data type on which you are forming a relationship. So steps to create the query from the two table is almost same that what we are created using the single table, but here instead of single table, now you need to select the 2 tables and you need to specify the relationship between them. For example, here master table is your student detail. So what we need to do, corresponding to 1 record of your master table, it might be possible that have a n number of record in your child table. Okay, so what you need to do here is that you need to simply form a link between them, nothing else. And later on you can select the field to display from the both tables, and you can also specify the sorting order and criteria if any. Now remember, if both the tables have a certain common key field name, in that case you need to specify what? You need to specify the table name, then dot, then field name. Now how to make the relationship among the 3 tables? So assume this is the one student detail which consists of the information about the student. This is the library table which contains what? The information about the book. Now this is what? A relationship among these 2 tables. See, we have here book number and student roll number. It means using book number we will be able to know which book that particular student has taken, and using this student roll number we will be able to know which student that particular book has taken. Okay. So of course all these things we will discuss in our practical session. These are some of the references. Now it's a time to do a practical session. So as usual, this is our table. Now I have created 2 additional table. One is library and second is what? Related student library. Let's view the structure of this. So what we have here: book number, title, author, publication, date of purchase, price, copies. Okay, and here we have set this as a primary key. Okay, now you know very well how to set the primary keys and how to create the structure. Then observe this table particular related student library design view. Here we have only 2 columns, that is book number and student roll number. Okay. Now, so first of all we will try to make the relationship among the 2 tables, and later on we will see how to make the relationship among the 3 tables. So in the first case we are going to make the relationship between the student table and our examination table. Okay. So select the create, then query design, select the 2 tables, student detail and then examination, close it. See, the relationship has been formed automatically. You can view all the columns, no issue. Now which column you would like to display in the query result? So select the field name, student roll number, then first name of the student, then the class, okay, and then from the examination table will display the total marks and the percentage has been scored by him. Total marks and the percentage. Okay, you can also specify the criteria over here, no issue. We have already seen how to specify the criteria in our last session. So simply close it. Want to save? Yes. And now double click to run it. Observe that what we have done, we have set the relationship between the two tables using a query, and now observe that roll number, first name, last name, total marks and the percentage that he has scored. Okay, so this is how you can make the relationship between these two tables. It's very simple. Okay, again remember what you need to have. The basic thing is that you must have two tables. Okay, and the student table must have a certain primary key. Okay, then a transaction table also must have the your student roll number, and data type should be the same as that of the master table. That is a major criteria. The field name may be different, no issue, but their data type must be same. Okay, this is how you can create the relationship among the two tables. Now we will see how to create the relationship among the three tables. So first of all, again view the data. Okay, these are some of the data. You can also view the structure, no issue. We have your roll number. Okay, data type is what? Number. Then open the library table. Again here what we have a primary key? Book number. Okay, and finally we have here another table with the name relate student library. Let's view the structure again. We have what? Book number and student roll number, nothing else. So you can also view the entry of this particular book number is what? 3001 with the roll number 103. Now here we would like to know the details about this book, and similarly the details of the student who has taken this particular book. So now how to make the relationship? So again create query design. Now we will select here three table. First one is the student details, then library, and finally relate. Okay, you can drag and drop, no issue. Now what I am doing, observe here carefully, book number, link it to over here, and now the link has been formed. Again link to roll number. Okay, now relationship has been formed. Now specify here the field name that you would like to display during the your query result. So first of all we will see the student roll number, then name of the student, then select the class. Now here book number, title of the book, author of the book. Okay, so close it. Want to save? Yes. You can give a new name, no issue. I am keeping the same. And now observe. Okay, so roll number 103 is of Mr. Raja, and he is studying the BSc first year. He has taken the book of DBMS and MSSS from the library of author Dr. S.B. Kishore. Okay, similarly 105. This is how you can able to create what? A relationship among the table, and you will be able to retrieve the data from the table. So we have seen how to create the relationship among the two tables and then three tables. In real life you may have a n number of tables. Okay, so before making the relationship, make sure that we have worked on a concept called as normalization and functional dependency variable in order to keep the proper field in a proper table. So I hope that you understood the steps in order to create the relationship among the two tables and the three tables. With that, thank you very much. Have a nice day.